Hi, my name is Hughie Sinclair. I am a professional chuckwagon racer, and this is spring training. The day usually involves getting up in the morning. I usually get up somewhere around 6 o'clock, feed the horses oats, and go in and have a couple cups of coffee and come back out and start. These are all former race horses. They're all thoroughbreds. Most of mine come from Edmonton and Calgary. I have the odd one that's come from Vancouver, and a few that have come from Toronto, and some of them have been all over, but I usually don't go too far to buy them.
We bring them out of the barns in the morning. We bring them over and put them in the walker, let them walk there for a few minutes. And then we take them out and hook them to the truck, and Hughie exercises them. Then when we're done that, of course, they get to be turned out and enjoy the rest of their afternoon. And selected ones we hook and run them on the chariot. Hughie's a great believer in bringing them up slow in their exercising, and it works good. Well, basically it just gives them, gets them used to being hooked and hooked together and hooked to a chariot. On the truck, they're just tied to the truck, so it's just a great opportunity to, work up their leg muscles.
It's like taking an attention deficit child and asking them to sit and read in a corner for an hour. It's a lot to expect of these horses. They're thoroughbreds, they're high-strung, they're trained hot. So the biggest challenge we would have is keeping them calm enough and giving them enough confidence so that we can hook them without them exploding. The way Hughie handles horses, he's very much kind of the horse whisperer type. Hughie will tell you himself he likes horses better than most people, because he's just that way. The biggest challenge for Hughie is trying to figure out who to hook with who. I don't know how he does it, but he's got a natural ability to look at a horse and say, this horse runs this way, and this other horse is aggressive, he would work better with him on this side, and he just puts them together. And none of us know, I would say.
Sometimes it don't always work. I like to pair horses up that are similar in running styles. You have your horses that like to run quick at the start and maybe not have so much at the finish, or your ones that start a little slower and run a little farther. I try and pair those kinds out because you're only as quick as your slowest horse, so it's sometimes a little tougher to determine until you get to know the horse a little better.
He probably got started a lot with his dad. When the kids were really quite small, they grew up on a horse. All three of my children were riding horses from the time they were 2 years old. And the first year that their dad raced chuck wagons in the Calgary Stampede was in 1969. And they used to help. They would do little things. They would do anything they could to help with the chuck wagon.
And the three Sinclair boys used to ride 5 miles to school. 2 would ride the horse, and they'd pull the other one on skis. And if he fell off the skis, he'd have to walk the rest of the way to school.
This here's Cat Red. He's a very good hunter. That's his cat.
Anybody here from Grand Prairie? It's your turn. Somebody scream at us. It's Hugh Sinclair. Hugh Sinclair Racing and Specialized Tech Incorporated. With us here tonight, Specialized Tech Inc., providing high-pressure sand recovery services to the gas oil industry. Hugh Sinclair, rating dog tour champion. He's also the Calgary Stampede $100,000 dash as well.
Alberta. We had chuck wagons today. Hughie did really well. He ran the 18. We were really excited. Came in second in his heat. And behind you is a barbecue. It's called Friends of Sinclair Racing. family and friends, and they sponsor Hughie, and this is their big shindig.
It's a traditional thing.
Well, I'm Gord Scarlett. They call me the president of Friends of Sinclair Racing. The races today were excellent. Down here, this is an excellent evening. We have roughly over 200 members, and we're just a support group to Hughie and Caroline. Hughie just got held off the rail by about probably 10 feet, but he hung in there very well.
Becoming a sponsor in 206 jumped us right into becoming barn hands and gophers for Hughie and Caroline.
These beans, well, I don't know. I started baking beans a long time ago. And I just, brown sugar, molasses, onions, bacon, and dry mustard.
Those horses are darn smart, and what they'll do is they act like a football team. They get all psyched up and get ready to go, and the horses that aren't ready to go, they turn in their stall and they get mad and go and mope in the corner. So even after a race, they can drag you around, especially for a big guy or a small guy. The horses are really strong, and they'll just drag you around just like they were dragging a wagon.